Are we live? I think we're live on YouTube now. Yeah, we are. So, if you're watching this after, hold on. First of all, what's going on? I hope you guys are having a good day / night. I am doing this intro for the second time now because I did not start this stream the first time. But I hope everyone's doing well. Today, we are going to be going on Omegle speaking to Israeli / Zionists about what's going on in Palestine. I hope you guys learned something. Let's get started. That was way shorter than before, but it's okay. Nice cat. Is that, They skipped me. Hello. What is this, bro? What's happening? What's happening?
This cut.
I don't know if I could show this if that's like, can you put that down? What is that, bro?
What?
Wait, where are you from?
You can see it down below.
Oh, it's covered because I'm talking to people on Discord. Where are you from?
Oh. Israel, why?
Oh, you're from Israel. Okay. How I mean, don't tell me your age actually, but I can probably guess. What are you holding though? What is that?
It's a nunchucks.
Why do you have nunchucks, bro? Or
Yes,
nunchucks
I like
or what?
fighting.
You like
I
fighting?
Like this stuff.
Oh, you like that
It's
stuff.
not free. I just use it.
Okay. Well, you be careful with that.
I got this.
Be careful.
I got 20 hits.
Okay. Alright. Well, no, seriously though, be careful because that's like swinging across the screen. I have to be careful with showing that too. Okay. Well, you have a good one, man. Just please be careful with that. That's dangerous. Is that real? Is that real? Is that a real one?
I made it.
You made it.
Like my dad made it, but
Oh. Well, just
good.
yeah. No, it means. Wow. Okay. Just be careful, bro. Alright. Peace.
Bye.
Hello. He's training for the Hamas. Oh, hello.
Yo, what? Really? Are you real? No, you're not real. Are you real? Yo, it's fucking Absorber?
Absorber.
Real? What's your name?
Not Absorber. Where are you from, though?
Oh, I like this. Okay. I'm from Israel. Let's have a peaceful conversation.
Okay.
Because I've seen your videos. You're famous, no?
I don't know what you're talking about exactly. What do you mean?
You made like Fortnite YouTube videos or something.
Oh, Fortnite YouTube videos. Yeah. Back in the day, man.
With like the voice changer.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Absorber. Yeah.
Absorber.
Okay. I just don't go by that anymore. So okay. Yeah. Absorber.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you watch my new videos?
I do. They're pretty interesting. I like the.
Really? What do you think about them, man?
Okay. We're okay. I don't like the government currently in Israel. So
Okay.
I kind of tend to sort of agree with some of the stuff you say.
Okay. Where are you originally from, by the way? You have a very you're very good with your English.
In the US for like a year.
Oh, so you've been in Israel for just a year?
No. I'm Israeli. It's just,
Oh.
my dad, we went with his job to America and Germany. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So, where were you born?
I was born here in Jerusalem.
Okay. How long were you in the US for?
A year.
One year and you learned that much English?
Yeah, because I was 6, it really influenced my.
Oh, you're okay. Cool. Well, I'll have you know just in case, I am streaming this if that's fine.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
That's fine with you?
That's fine with me.
Cool.
Oh, this is sick. Okay.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, what's up, man? What's up? What do you think about what's happening in Gaza right now? Like what the IDF is doing, the bombing campaign.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting conversation to have because, like, with what happened on October 7th, it's kind of weird to find like a middle ground of an appropriate response because it's hard to think, it's like 1,500 people murdered and tortured, but at the same time, you can't kill 30,000 people in response. You have to find like an appropriate response to something like that. It's like,
No, I agree. I don't think it's I don't think it's, as easy as starting the clock on October 7th. I think we definitely need to talk about like maybe why October 7th happened, right? But I do agree that the response shouldn't be killing 30,000 Palestinians, which 70% of which are women and children. I definitely agree that's not the route that should be taken. What do you think they should do? Yeah, well,
I mean, that's like an opinion thing. Because I'm a big leftist, and I was rioting in the streets against Netanyahu like 8 months ago before the war. But like, because seeing it like face to face, like the war, it changes kind of your perspective on things. Because like, I'm 16, I've never been through a war before,
okay.
and it like changes my, I guess, ideologies. But at the
Uh-huh.
same time, I don't know if there is an appropriate response. Like I don't know. Like it's every person for like has their own opinion, and it's a very big I guess debacle of like clashing opinions. Like you can't. Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to choose a side, I guess.
Uh-huh. Um, yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting.
I mean, because I've been to pro-Palestinian rallies before, like a year, right? So it's not
Yeah.
like I'm.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm.
So you've been to
Always
pro-Palestinian protests?
I've been to pro-Palestinian protests, like to pro, two countries
Uh-huh.
solution, but
In Israel?
in Israel, yeah,
Oh, like an anti-war protest kind of?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, I guess like how is the movement there? I guess is it strong, like the anti-war protests?
There's anti-war protests. I mean, it's the stuff you don't really see because when you search Israel on the news, you'll see like
Yeah.
rockets and terrorists and stuff like that, but you won't see like because every Saturday we have like my mom. I mean, she goes to a protest for like bring back the kidnapped and bring back and get the fuck Netanyahu, get Netanyahu the fuck out. I don't know if I'm
You're
allowed to swear on
fine.
your
No, you're fine.
because I was protesting Netanyahu and now we're continuing to protest Netanyahu, and it's like
Uh-huh.
because I mean when I was in grade 1 I was in a school for Jews and Arabs together, and a terrorist organization called Leava, an Israeli, I guess, anti-Arab, anti-Muslim group,
Yeah.
decided to burn down my class to the ground
Mm.
because they didn't like the fact that Jews and Arabs were, coexisting.
And this
And
was what is it called? What is this group called?
Lehava. I can type
Lehava.
it.
Yeah, sure. That'd be great. And what are they made up of exactly? Who kind of leads this group?
It's all like I don't want to turn you more against Israel, but it's all like very like I don't know.
Far
One
right
of them,
Jewish supremacist organization. Okay.
yeah, it's a very
They burnt a school because Arabs were coexisting with Jewish people.
yes. And I mean, my class, like literally my classroom. You can search this up, like Lava 2014, school, and it'll come up. I mean, my parents are big leftists. I mean, I don't know. I never thought I would talk to you because this is
Yeah. No, you're good, man. You're good.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it says they want to burn churches. That's what I'm reading from. Like it's
I
supposed
think if you search
to.
it up in Hebrew, it will give you different.
Yeah. It says it's opposed to the Christian presence in Israel.
I'm gonna. I found their website. It's just in Hebrew, so.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm
try.
looking at the Haaretz article. Suspected arson attack damages Jerusalem's Jewish Arab school. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
I mean,
yeah. So this was in Jerusalem?
this was in Jerusalem. Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. So is this group still around?
It's they're still around. When I see signs and stuff, I try to like I have a Posca marker that
Yeah.
yeah.
What I'm looking at, let me see. Let me just fact check this. Do you know do you know Ben Gavir?
Oh yeah. So okay, this
Yeah,
is where I'm going.
he's a part of it.
He's a part of it. He
Yeah,
represented
he's Netanyahu's minister.
right. So he represented.
He skipped me, bro. He might have lagged. He might have lagged. He might have lagged. He might have lagged out, chat. He might have lagged out. He might have lagged out. Either that or he skipped. I'm not sure. But he was like in the middle of a sentence, so he definitely like skipped or definitely cut out. No. We were learning quite a bit there. I had no idea about that. I had no idea about that. We have just opened a new hole, I think, or a new something, man. I don't know what the saying is, but we're learning some stuff. What the hell? So there were groups. There's a group in and I'm looking at this. This is real. This is what he said was real. Like this is literally on Haaretz, an Israeli news source. You can look this up yourself. I mean, obviously I have to look into this a little more, but it's called Lahava, if that's how he said it. I forgot. And Ben Gavir, bro, he is Netanyahu's minister. He's a part of the group. And this group in 2014 is what he said, burnt a school, a bilingual school down to the ground, or a classroom, because they wanted segregation between Arabs and Jews. I mean, they oppose interfaith marriages, from what I'm reading. Schools, city areas, beaches, etc., and I guess mosques as well. And it's all against Christianity, that's so interesting. And like fucked up, but like it's I never knew that. Obviously it's fucked up. I think that goes without saying, but they cut him off, dude. I think that like there has to be some sort of theory with that. 100%. There's no way. I think this is the first that I'm hearing about this. So if we find him again, we'll continue. But that's very interesting. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Damn. So he knows that's wrong too, which I'm happy for. I mean, clearly.
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Hi. Because he said I don't want you to go against Israel more. That's what he said. So he knows it's wrong. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
والله هنا عايشين.
He lagged out. Hello? Bro's moving too quick. What was he doing?
نعم.
There's a lot of Palestinians on right now.
Oh, my friend.
Are we friends?
Yeah, why not?
Where are you from?
Israel, Tel Aviv.
Yeah, we've met before.
Yeah, I just get the haircut, so you don't recognize me?
Yeah, I guess so, man. That's a fresh cut. Anyways, you take it easy.
Don't you think it's the first time we should have actually conversation about shit?
I feel like we did the first time, no?
We didn't. You told me that your TikTok was
Oh,
was blocked and
like I
you
just
could
got
go.
banned at that moment. Sure, if you want to talk. If you want to talk, sure.
Where do you want to start?
I don't know. I mean, you want to talk, so I don't know. Anything, man. Whatever you want.
Like current events or history?
Whatever you want. I think what's more important... Skip me. Hello?
Hello.
I mean, we saw that guy so many times. If we come across him again, we'll have a conversation. What's up, man?
I'm good. You're in live?
I am.
Like on Twitch?
No, on YouTube and TikTok.
I see, I see.
Yeah.
What do you got there behind you? A kefir?
This is a kafia, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Where are you from?
I'm from Palestine. Where are you from?
You're from Palestine, but you live in the United States?
Yeah, originally I'm Palestinian, but I'm in the
Where
U.S.
where were you born?
I was born in the U.S., but I'm originally
In the
Palestinian. I
US.
mean,
Have you ever been?
yeah, I have, and it's called diaspora as well. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, but that's
Where have you been in
yeah.
Palestine?
Pretty much. I mean, everywhere.
Where? Tell me names.
I mean, I've been all over the West Bank. I've been all over Israel proper. I've been. So
Nice.
yeah.
And when you've been to Palestine, where did you land?
I went through Jordan.
I see.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Did you like it?
well, obviously, seeing my my home, my land, you know, it's always nice going back. But I most definitely didn't like the occupation when I was in the West Bank. I mean, that's never fun to see. Never fun seeing my people locked away from reality.
What do you mean locked?
I mean, there's a military occupation going on in the West Bank. Do you know about it?
I was in the West Bank, but I didn't see any occupation.
Yeah, I think maybe you were a part of it. Were you a settler?
No, not at all.
What were you doing in the West Bank?
As a soldier.
As a soldier. Okay, so I mean, I guess that's a part of the problem. It's a military occupation. So what do you mean there's no occupation?
No.
I mean, you were occupying. As a soldier, you were occupying. So what do you mean?
That's your point of view.
Well,
There's no
not my point of view. I mean, that's just what's happening, and it's illegal under international law. The military occupations, the settlements, and settlers. So it's a fact. I mean, occupation.
So
That's a legal term.
That Gaza is also occupied.
Indirectly, yes, it's under siege.
Palestine, yeah. Gaza is occupied by who?
Well, Israel. I mean, I don't know who else. So
By Israel.
yeah, indirectly occupied, as I mentioned, through the siege. I mean, they've been under siege for 17 years.
I guess that you know that Gaza has a border with Egypt, right?
Yeah, I mean, there are 7 border crossings. 6 of them are with Israel, and 1 is with Egypt. So, I guess if you want to talk about that one, Egypt doesn't control the sea.
Wait.
Yeah.
So tell me why the border with Egypt is not open.
What do you mean? I mean, I think a lot of people did go through.
If Egypt is like the brothers of the Palestinian,
well, I don't know if they're the brothers of the Palestinians.
Why?
Well, I don't think it's up to them to take Palestinians in. I mean, there's a lot wrong with that. I think one of the main reasons being it's going to normalize displacing the Palestinian people from their homes and ethnic cleansing them. But I think another one would be Egypt's government. I mean, they don't want to open the border, and biggest reason is that millions of refugees will come in, and who wants refugees? A mass influx of refugees. I mean, why would they? They don't want that.
So what should we do? Tell me.
I think don't make them refugees. Don't refuge the Palestinians by not ethnically cleansing them and displacing them from their homes. That's what Israel is doing right now.
Well, in Gaza, they live in Gaza.
Well, no, but you did. So 2.1 million people in Gaza, Palestinians, are internally displaced from their homes, and majority for the second time.
No, they live there.
Well, no. So they were displaced from northern Gaza, now in Rafah. So they were internally displaced.
But this is different.
No.
No.
That's displacement.
You're talking from the 7th of October.
Yeah, and that's displacement.
There's a war going
that is
a war going in Gaza. You cannot, in October 7, everyone was Allahu Akbar, God is great, thank you Hamas for what you're doing, and blah blah blah. And now everyone is crying over what's going on in Gaza.
Did you know? Did you know?
Cannot do that.
Did you know that 1.5 million of Gaza is descendants? They're descendants from 1948 refugees. Did you know that?
They're Jordanian.
No, 70%
Yes.
of Gazans aren't even from Gaza. They're from the Nakba in 1948. They're not Jordanian.
Jordanian.
They're from
Jordan.
Israel proper from 1948. They're from that land. They're Palestinians. They were displaced from their homes in 1948, now known as Israel proper, but they're Palestinians displaced from their homes. I mean, do you not know about the Nakba? Do I have to talk about that with you? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
fine
I
with
know,
that.
I know, my friend. I know everything. We don't agree on things, but I know the history. I know everything. And,
I mean, it doesn't seem
nice,
like...
I see now your necklace.
Oh, yeah, you like Palestine? So wait, why are you saying it's Jordan, though? I mean, if you know the history, why are you saying the people in Gaza are from Jordan?
Because there was never a Palestinian state. There was never a thing like that.
But they're
Do you
from
know how looks the
they're from
Palestinian
Jordan.
flag?
But
Do you
they're
know how looks the Palestinian flag?
but they're from Jordan, though.
Do you know how looks the Palestinian flag?
I don't know
In
what
sorry,
that
in
sentence means.
1948.
Do what do you mean? Do I know what?
Palestinian flag, 1948.
Oh yeah, the colors of them.
The colors.
Yeah, I mean pan-Arab colors. I think it's
No.
it's I mean
this
it's
is
adapted
flag
from
of
the flag
Palestine.
of the. Do you know what you're looking at right now?
The flag of Palestine, yeah.
Look that
From
up.
90
Please do me a favor and look that up. That was found in one French encyclopedia book in the 1920s, and that's fake.
Flag of Palestine, that's what you go.
Well, it's a fake flag and never
1948.
an official flag. It was never used. I don't know what
because
that
there
is.
was never a Palestinian country, my friend.
Well, no, you just told me that it was, and that flag was used, and I'm telling you
It
that
wasn't a
that's
country.
not
It was,
so why show me a flag if you're saying it's never a country? I mean, for a country
because
that
you're saying
doesn't
that there was a
exist, why show
Palestinian
me a flag?
country with Arabs.
So I mean, for a country that doesn't exist, why show me a flag that's not even real? It's not even an official flag. Not even Zionist groups even waved that before 1948. If anything, maybe a random Zionist group did. It's not official by any means. That was never used to represent anyone in Palestine. Not mandatory Palestine. Not any sort of Palestinians. It was never used to represent Palestine.
So what is your point?
That you just showed me a fake flag, and I don't know why. Yeah, I know. I'm probably breaking your heart right now, and you were lied
it's
to
not
your
a
whole
fake
life.
flag.
And you were, unfortunately. Everything good?
Everything's perfect.
I hope so. I mean, you live in Israel. I'm not sure if everything is okay. I mean, the propaganda
It's
machine is
great.
going crazy if they got you believing that's the real flag of Palestine before 1948. I mean, I want you to admit that flag was fake and that you are wrong. Can you admit it? Oh, you have a call. You got to take the call.
לא. זה לא משנה, מה שבא לך.
Jesus, bro. He skipped. He skipped. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy. Man, the propaganda there is insane. I mean, that flag is literally a fake flag. I made a 6-minute video responding to a guy that showed me the same thing, and I explained to them and showed them proof that it's not a real flag. I mean, when that one guy showed it to me, I never saw it before, so I was taken back. I didn't know how to react, but then I did my research and found out that it's fake. And I get shown that flag quite a bit on here just because of that one video that went viral, I guess. And a lot of people are believing that was the flag of Palestine before 1948. I mean, this image, as I just mentioned to this guy, comes from one French dictionary. I mean, filled with mistakes for other flags, such as Morocco and the Soviet Union. Like, other countries literally have wrong flags in this dictionary. The flag was never waved, was never used, and if you look at what was actually waved, then look at the 1936 Arab revolt, quote unquote. But I mean, yeah, just look at that. I mean, but listen, it was mandatory Palestine. That's what that's what the area was called at the time. They had like some Union Jack flag. I mean, adaptation of the British flag. But you know what the whole point, moral of the story, what he was showing was just BS. But yeah, some adaptation of a British flag because it was the British mandate, of course. But anyways, yeah. To be honest with you, I couldn't even find a source for the flag that this guy showed me, like Zionists using it. I couldn't even find that. So I'm not entirely sure if that was even a thing where people waved it. It was probably just on that one dictionary. Like the only source is that one French thing that I found. But anyways, like literally nowhere else. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, why'd you skip me? Why'd you skip me? You don't want to admit it?
Admit what?
That the flag you showed me was just fake?
Fake flag?
Yeah. The flag you showed me? It's not real.
I don't understand what you want with the fake flag. What do you mean with the fake flag?
The flag you just showed me.
This is the flag that I showed to the people who say that there was a country of Palestine.
No.
You know,
Do you know?
1948.
Do you know where that? Do you know where that flag came from? Jesus. I mean, yeah. Please go learn something and come back to me, bro. Jesus. I mean, ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. At least learn something. At least. I don't even want to talk to him. I skipped that time. I don't even want to talk to him. He's like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Wallah, bro. You only speak to kids. He was a soldier in the West Bank. Hello. Oh, it's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing, dude. That's so embarrassing. Hello?
Oh my God.
Well, she's from Israel. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, where are you from?
Sudan. Where are you from? Oh, you're Palestinian, aren't you?
I am.
I can see the thing. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Why does it say you're from Israel?
Because I'm fucking with them.
Oh, you're using a VPN?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you do you. You do you. Keep going.
Basalama.
Yallah, ma'asalama. Bye. She's a real one. She's a real one. That's funny.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Where you guys from?
LAU?
LA, Palestine.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Free Palestine? All right. Good talk. Good talk. What? Who's this? He skipped me. He skipped me. We're gonna. Come on. Let's try to find someone. Come on. Got to get some education in here. Let's go. Okay, just a bed. Cool. Hi. The guy was from Israel. I need to loop them in so they don't skip me. How do I do this, chat? Do I Hey, don't skip me. That's not gonna work. Hold on, let's find something else. You skipped me before I even said anything. Hello, Batman. Why is Batman on here? Hi, hello. Oh, he's smoking. I gotta skip people that smoke. Hello. The kafia makes it obvious. Man, screw them. I don't care. Hello. Bro's flexing his jawline. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm Israel.
You're Israel? You are Israel?
You are Israel?
Yeah, me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
You
gosh.
are Israel?
You are Israel?
I'm the country Israel.
Hi, bro. Hello? He's the country Israel, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you a content creator?
No.
What? Oh, okay. Nice.
Hello. Ah. You couldn't even see it. I just watched my stream over. You couldn't even see it. I'm good, bro. I'm good. You guys, he was you know, like He was shaking protein shake down here. You couldn't even see it. Like literally, if I get banned for that, that's crazy. You couldn't even see it. But it was just like it was a protein shake. Chat, can we all get spamming protein shake in the chat? Everyone spam protein shake in the chat to like confuse the algorithm. Everyone spam protein shake. Dude, do you guys not shake your protein shakes before you drink them? You got to always. Always. You don't want clumps of protein in your drink. You don't. I mean, that's just it's not the best, you know. Always shake your protein. Always, always. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I gotta be more careful, dude. Why do you have a mask on?
Oh, hell no.
Hell nah. Where are you from?
Israel. Where are you from?
You're from where?
Israel.
Oh, Israel. I'm from Palestine.
Hey, yo! You can't be from Palestine.
Why not?
It's because if you're from Palestine, so that means you don't have internet.
What do you mean? Well, I'm not in Palestine. I know it's being cut off by Israel right now.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but no, I'm originally from Palestine. I'm in the U.S. right now.
Oh, damn. How it's like in US?
Worse than well, better than Palestine. Worse than what's going on, right? What the hell is this?
Oh, damn. Yeah, that.
No, it's worse. It's worse than Palestine, bro. I don't know. I don't want to talk about the U.S. right now.
Okay.
Why is
so
my chat? Why are my AirPods making this sound, bro? Sorry. What? Hello? Sorry, I just zoned out for a second.
What do you want to talk about?
Nothing. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you have a good one, man. Well, I mean, hold on. Okay, how about this? Fine. If you want me to ask you a question, I'll ask you something. What do you think about?
No, you don't have to. If you don't want to.
No, I will. What do you think about Gaza?
What?
What do you think about Gaza?
Nothing bad or wrong, or nothing bad or good.
Okay. What do you think about like the 30,000 Palestinians that were killed by Israel?
Such a miserable thing and shame.
It's a shame on who? Israel?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Shame from both sides, I think. Because Gaza started the war. Gaza started the war.
Oh, Gaza started the war when?
On the 7th October.
Oh, what? There, like you're saying there wasn't war before October 7th? Do you
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
do you think there was peace in Gaza? You think it was peace?
Between Israel and Gaza before that?
Yeah, Gaza and Palestine,
No.
Palestine in general. Do you think it was peace before October 7th?
No.
Okay, so what do you mean the start of everything was October 7th?
Oh, you're correct. I think even before there was a war, mini war, like.
A mini war.
And after
When?
that, there was again a war, and again, and again. What you trying to say?
Well, I'm just saying like the start of everything wasn't October 7th, because I know you said like Hamas started the war and all of this and that, but you know it's not the start of everything. Do you know about the Neba in 1948?
No, tell me.
You don't know about the Neba? Is this something they don't teach you in school?
I don't think so.
What do they teach you in school? What do they tell you about the independence of Israel?
They tell us that basically we are the right and you're the wrong. And I think in Gaza, they teach the Gaza that they're right and we are wrong.
Well, in what way do they teach you that Israel is right and Palestine is wrong?
They teach us about the history and they teach us, and I never heard from my history teacher there was, how do you call it?
Nakba.
Nekba.
You never
She
heard?
never told us about that.
You never heard of the Nakba ever in your life?
Yeah. So what is this?
So the Nakba is in 1948, right? This was in 1948. This is when 750,000 Palestinians were displaced from their homes. They were kicked out of their homes. 500 villages were depopulated or destroyed. Palestinian villages. Massacres happened, and thousands of Palestinians were killed. And this all happened by Zionist groups like Haganah or Etzel. Do you know Haganah or Etzel?
No.
No, they didn't teach you that either in school?
Mm-mm.
Well, they were Zionist groups, and these groups, they became the IDF. You know, these were the groups that became the IDF, and you know the IDF, right? So
yeah,
the leaders of those groups before 1948, they became prime ministers. They became the prime ministers of Israel.
Okay.
Right? And they're the ones that, you know, helped depopulate 500 villages and destroy them and displace 750,000 Palestinians, right? So this is what we call the ethnic cleansing of Palestine. Have you ever heard of that at all? Ethnic cleansing?
Mm-mm.
No.
I just only they teach us in school what you're fighting for, and that's how that.
So
they teach us that we stole. No, they teach us that Palestine think that we stole from they stole the ground. That's correct.
That is the case. Yes. Palestinians do think that, and that's because it's true. Israel was stolen, or Palestine was stolen by Israel.
And where do you get that from?
By Zionists.
Excuse me. נראה לי ששם, כאן אפילו. And what makes you think this is right? What convinced you?
Well, I think just taking a look back into the history, you know, and reading historical facts and just knowing simple facts about the Palestinian history. I mean, this is what happened. You know, I mean,
I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying, on what website, on what resource did you get it from?
Well, my father was born in Palestine. My great-grandfather was born in Palestine. My grandfather was born in Palestine. So I think, you know, first of all, my family lived through all of this. So I don't really need to read any books about it, but I do. And do you know who Alain Papé is?
No.
Well, he has a book, and he has a book called The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine. He is an Israeli historian. So I think, you know, that should be interesting for you to read if you do like reading books. If not, you can listen to an audiobook of some sort. And also Benny Morris. Do you know who that is?
Oh, Benny Morris?
Yeah.
No.
Well, he's also another Israeli historian. They wrote about the Nakba and 1948, and they show what happened. It's in the archives of Israel. Israel has documents about... everything good?
Excuse me, I'm just gonna go to...
You're good, man.
My room?
You're good. This is good.
Okay, keep talking.
Yeah. So the other historian is Benny Morris. They you know, these people, these historians, they wrote about the Nakba in 1948, and they show what happened. All of this is in the archives of Israel. Israel has documents about the plans and reports about what happened. So all the information about stealing and killing and ethnic cleansing, they come directly from Israeli archives. Those words specifically are from Israeli archives. And when I put quotes, I mean those words exactly. I'm not saying that... I don't know why I quoted them, but stealing, killing, and ethnic cleansing, those words, they come from Israeli archives.
Killing?
Well, I mean, they're used in Israeli archives about the Palestinians. Yeah. Like the
Damn.
massacres. The massacres is what I mean. You know Tantura? Probably
No.
not. Tantura, you don't know that? Well, it was a village in 1948 that was massacred by the Zionists, which is now Israel. I mean, I think you should look it up. I think they made a movie about this, an Israeli movie. It's a documentary about the massacre. I think you'll learn a lot. I'll type it in the chat if you'd like.
Chat?
Yeah, I'm typing it in the the Omegle chat.
Yeah, Tantura.
Yeah. So definitely like copy paste it or take a screenshot or something.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. And what makes you think that the books are right? Again, I'm not saying you're wrong or something. But what makes you believe in the books?
Well, because I mean, it's based on archives. Everything in the books are factual and they're sourced. These are historical documents from 1948 and reports of what exactly happened, and it matches testimonies of survivors in 1948. And who said this is what happened to us, and then if you compare that to the archives, that's exactly what did happen. And there is not only one example, there are many. These are trusted historians. Ilan Pape, I mean, they aren't just random books, so I definitely think you should look into them.
Let me tell you something. When I say when the October 7th, that the Palestinians started the war, you seem a little bit nervous and you think I was wrong. And why is that? Because I know that the Gaza break to the gates.
They did.
So they start the war.
No. So my point is that the war started before that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah, because you said it wasn't peace before October 7th, right?
Yes.
Okay. So before October 7th, Gaza, they were under siege. Do you know what that means?
Under siege?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So they were a blockade. You know the blockade, the siege, they were cut out of reality, basically. I mean, I guess you're calling it the gates, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. If we want to call it that. Basically, they've had those gates or the blockade, the siege on Gaza for the past 16 years. 16 years, people in Gaza could not go out. And there's too much.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't think there is an airport in the Gaza.
There isn't. Israel destroyed the airport, but even boats or walking, or they're not allowed to do that. Driving, they're not allowed to drive out of Israel or out of Gaza. They're not allowed to leave Gaza. Even walking, they're not allowed. The food, the electricity, the water, is
all come from Israel.
It's controlled by Israel, so Israel can cut it off if they want, and they can stop it.
And
they control them.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah, on October 7th, they cut the food, electricity, and the water that goes.
Yes, because it broke to the gates and shooting in the millions of people. Not the millions.
Not millions, yeah.
But a lot of people.
Well, right now, millions are being hurt in Gaza. Right, that's where the millions come into play, I think is what you meant. But my point is that they controlled it. They controlled the electricity. They controlled the food. They controlled the water. They controlled the land, air, and sea of Gaza. And sometimes Gaza only got like 4 hours of electricity. Imagine hospitals. If they're storing blood or in refrigerators. And there's no electricity. What happens?
Is that really true?
That is all of what I'm saying is true. Yeah, there's even more that goes into it. And I understand where, this is just a dot. Everything I'm saying is just a dot. I think a lot of what you were saying earlier, like, okay, we cut off the food, the water, and electricity because of October 7th, because they came in. But who came in? Right?
Gaza. What do you mean? Hamas.
Hamas. Okay, so Hamas and Gaza are not the same thing, right? Hamas is in Gaza. But do you know how many people are in Gaza? Do you know how many innocent people are in Gaza?
I'm sure there is a lot.
2.3 million Palestinians live in Gaza. Half of them are kids.
No way.
Yeah. And half of Gaza are children. They're under 18 years old.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, so when you say it's okay to cut off the food, water, and electricity from Gaza because of October 7th, that's also hurting the 1 million kids that live in Gaza, the children, the under 18.
So you can blame the presidents.
Of Israel?
No, of Palestine.
Well, no, but Israel is the one doing it to Gaza. They cut it off. So it's illegal under international law. So when you attack a civilian population because of a militant group, that is called collective punishment, and that's illegal under international law.
Okay, can you tell me the organization that can you tell me the name of the organization that started the war in Palestine?
Well, as I have been talking about, in Palestine or in Israel, you mean?
Palestine.
Like who started it on Palestine? Who started hurting the Palestinians?
No. Okay.
What do you mean?
Be, more clear, okay?
Like
Who is the organization that tell the soldier in Hamas to break the gates? To break. Who? Who is the organization?
Well, Hamas. Hamas is the one. It's them. They're the ones that broke out.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Hamas.
Okay, so
Hamas is not part of anything else. Hamas is not in the PLO or the PA. Hamas is Hamas.
Technically, it's not a country, though.
So did you hear anything I was talking about in?
No, I heard 1948 that we occupied and all that.
Yeah.
I heard what you said, but
Hamas is a group. Hamas is a faction. Hamas is not a country.
Yeah, that's I know, and
yeah,
it's like it's hard time for me to believe in what happened in 1948, and but all the part of the electricity and the food that makes sense. But one thing that isn't clear to me is what Hamas expected when they break the gates and start the war in October 7th. What they gonna think that Israel gonna keep delivering them food and all that?
Well, they were.
What do you think?
Well, they were stuck in Gaza for 16 years. And I don't know what they thought. I'm not quite sure, but I think maybe that's why they took the hostages. They are trying to, maybe they thought Israel wouldn't attack them if they had hostages. That's a thought, maybe. But I don't know what they were thinking. But it doesn't matter. Resistance is justified when people are occupied, and the reason they are doing what they're doing is not only because of the 16-year-old blockade /siege /gates is what you call it in Gaza, but it's also because of the military occupation in the West Bank that's been going on for 56 years. And I think you might not know anything about that either. But I think the most important part is to look at the collective punishment of Gaza. Let's just say that Hamas is bad or whatever. I mean, in my eyes, it may be a little different, but that's not the issue at hand, right? The issue is what Israel is doing now. What did Israel do to people in Gaza? 30,000.
Fighting back.
Well, who are they fighting? Who did they kill?
a lot of civilians, but I think
Okay.
it's just an accident, just like in every war.
Okay, so
You can tell.
so was October
Okay, let me get.
was
Wait, let me
October
ask you something. Okay.
was October 7th an accident?
From the Hamas?
Yeah.
No, because I think how you said it, they want their. Think they want the country back. That's what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
But you think this is smart? This is smart. Okay, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna start a war against a country that's stronger than me, bigger than me, and we expected. Okay, we're gonna get food for them, even if we attack them. Is that really make sense to you?
So as I told you, they were blockaded for 16 years, and they were
Yeah,
there
I
was
know.
there was no peace before October 7th. So what they were fearing of what Israel might do to them was happening for 16 years anyways. They were still controlling Gaza, and people were still being killed in Gaza and in the West Bank, which is a whole other story, right? But what I'm trying to say is the destruction of civilian infrastructure in Gaza, the destruction of hospitals in Gaza, the killing of journalists, the killing of medical professionals, nurses, medics, etc. I mean, the displacement of almost 2 million Palestinians, the starvation of the Palestinians, and people have been getting killed from starvation. They are being starved to death in Gaza. I mean, this is what we should be talking about, not what Hamas was thinking on October 7th, because today is March 24th, and it's day 170, day 169 of the genocide that's going on in Gaza.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should be talking about what's happening now and how we could prevent this from continuing. Why are they still killing Palestinians? We need it to stop.
Listen, I have
Innocent
a question
people
for you.
are
Do you
being
think this
killed.
is on purpose that we kill civilians?
Yes.
No, you're wrong, dog.
So why am I wrong?
Why am I wrong? Because
No, me. Why
in
am I
every
why
war,
am why am I wrong? I mean,
yeah,
you yeah.
I'm telling you. Let me
Okay.
speak.
I'm letting you. I just maybe thought you misunderstood what I meant.
No, I understand what you're saying, and understand why Palestine tried to take back the country. But
Okay.
one thing that you don't understand in every war, okay, the 99% chance that gonna be civilians will be killed, okay. In every war, the main reason is to beat the other country. Okay, it's not to kill civilians. The civilians we can control. See?
No. So I mean, let me know when you're done, because I don't want to interrupt.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, we warn you. Like I heard, 24 hours. We tell you to move out before we send the bombs toward the center of Hamas. Okay, center of Palestine, and we warn you, and you still didn't listen.
Like where do they go?
The other side.
The other side of Gaza, where they're also bombing?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. They did tell them to go south, and they were bombing that as well. That's like, I think, what I'm trying to say. There's no safe zone in Gaza.
Oh, there is no safe zone?
No. They make it up, and then they bomb the safe zone. So is there really a safe zone? It's like your house is burning down, and I tell you to go into the closet because it's safe. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, damn, you're right. Well, I'll be damned.
What?
But, damn, you're right.
Yeah.
But you see, you're right in all of that, and there is no a safe place for them when you said it like this. I agree.
Yeah.
But what is the difference between Palestine and Israel? That Palestine kill on purpose, okay? they were sent with the mission to kill everybody they could find, kill as much as possible. Okay? As much as possible civilians, okay?
What?
And Israel, I understand, wait, let me finish. I understand that Israel killed more civilians and more innocent people than Palestinian people who killed Israel, but we did it on accident. That's not the main purpose. The main purpose is to kill the soldiers from Hamas.
Well, I don't think Hamas's mission was what you said it was. It's most definitely not that. And I think with Israel, they might be saying they're going after Hamas, but they've killed more innocent people than Hamas. They've killed more children than Hamas. You know, at the end of the day, Israel is the occupier. Israel is the oppressor. Palestine is occupied. Palestine is being oppressed. So I won't judge a slave, for example, for killing their master, quote unquote. You know, does that make sense?
Yes. But it doesn't matter if we killed 400 or 400,000, okay? I think we both wrong. Adif, we both wrong.
Well,
both sides.
Well, you can't say both are wrong because Israel is the oppressor and Palestine is the oppressed, you know, because this acts like they're equal if you're saying both are wrong. This is not equal sides here. As I mentioned a few times already, Palestine is oppressed. That is a fact. Gaza is oppressed. Israel is not. Israel is the oppressor. They are the ones oppressing Palestine and Gaza. Like I said, the blockade, the siege on Gaza, that's been going on for 16 years. Right?
Yeah. But that's not a problem that the economy in Palestine is shit.
Well, that is the reason, because Israel controls them. It's Israel's fault. Over half of Gaza are children, you know? And I mean, Israel has been putting them under siege for 16 years. They destroyed their economy.
Now there is no economy left.
Well, because of Israel.
Yeah, because you started the war.
When?
On October 7th.
See, I feel like
I know.
I feel like
I heard what you're saying.
I feel like we're in a I feel like we're in a loop because I'm talking about.
No, we are not in a loop. Let me get this straight, okay?
Well, can I tell you when the economy was destroyed in Gaza?
When?
16 years ago.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah. Not October 7th.
Tell me how.
So, as I've been talking about, as I've been mentioning, the siege on Gaza, you know the gates you're talking about? The siege, the blockade? Yeah, so Israel put that on the Palestinian people in Gaza for 16 years. And no one can go inside of Gaza. No one can go outside of Gaza. Right? And that's, there's a routine destruction of Gaza. This isn't, you think this is the first time Israel bombed Gaza?
No.
Okay. So why did the war start on October 7th then? Israel has something called mowing the lawn or mowing the grass. They do this a lot to Gaza. This is not the first time.
From what I know, just like you said, the war started in 1948. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think a little before that even, but I think that's mainly. I mean, that's like a big reason on what's happening today, 1948. But it started before that. I mean, it started with the Zionist movement. Do you know what Zionism is?
No.
Well, it's a European movement which started in 1897, 1898. and so it really started around that time, and the first
Damn, they don't
and the
teach
first
us that.
yeah, they don't.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so that was around 1898, 1897. And do you know Herzl by chance? Theodore Herzl? Have you ever heard his name?
Herzl, yes, I know who it's Herzl.
What do you know about Herzl?
There is a lot of Herzl. The main one, I think, the one that created the Hebrew language.
The one that created Hebrew?
Language.
Okay, part of it. It was kind of the revival of Hebrew. But yeah.
Yeah,
so,
and its name is Benjamin Zev Herzl. Am I wrong?
I know him as Theodore Herzl. Yeah, but the main thing, I don't know if we're talking about the same person. It might be. I mean, I don't know. But the main thing was that he basically started something called the First Zionist Congress, right? This was in 1898. This was when European Jewish people organized and started a movement to colonize Palestine, right? And establish a Jewish state in Palestine. And I quote these because that's word for word what they used. Zionism is a colonial movement. It's an imperialist movement. And and I think that's really where everything goes back to. But the whole Palestinian argument is that we were living there at the time. There were a lot of Palestinians. We were there. We were living there. So that they wanted to come and make their own country in a land that was already inhabited, in a land that my people were in already. We were living there. We had movie theaters. We had culture. We had a society. We had our people there. We were living there. And the Zionists came, and known as Israel today, took the land and made it Israel. And they kicked out 750,000 Palestinians. And that's when Neba comes into play, right? That was in 1948.
So, okay, now I understand better. But even if we stole your country, even if we stole everything, even if we put a gates, and do you think that justifies us to start a war several times?
Does that justify who?
Justifies Palestine to start a war.
Well, it's resistance. I mean, there will always be resistance, right? I mean, do you think there wouldn't be resistance if, if let's say you said, what did you think Israel should do, right? Like you said, what was Hamas thinking, right? For October 7th. So what was Israel thinking before October 7th on the siege on Gaza? What did they think was going to happen? When they put the gates?
I don't know, but I can understand how frustrated. No, I can't understand how frustrated it must be to be in a cage.
Yeah,
okay? That's what you're saying.
So you can.
I can understand, but
you can.
I'm sure that violence is never the solution.
So why did Israel start with violence?
No, you start with the violence, just like you said. Now.
I never said that.
Yeah.
What I was saying was it's a cycle that started with Zionism, right?
Yeah, Zionism, the one that created the IDF, just like you said, right?
Yeah, it's like whatever. Yeah, sure. It got into it. That's like how it started. That's like the, I guess, start of everything. Yeah. But solution, not solution, good, bad, whatever, that doesn't matter, right? What they're doing, I mean, it's a cycle. And violent resistance will always happen when we have an occupation. Do you know about the West Bank?
West Bank? No.
Do you know what Judea and Samaria is?
No. Sorry.
You're good. You don't know Judea and Samaria?
Mm-mm. So, in a summary, just like you said, Zionism was a
Where is East Jerusalem?
Wait, let me just summarize everything, okay, so I can understand better the situations. Zionism was an organization that created IDF. IDF stood the country from Palestine, and Palestine was put in gates, which create a cage, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And after that, there was a loop where they started to take the country back. We resisted, we win, and again and again and again and again until now. Is that what it? So that's it.
I guess it's like something like that. I think there's a lot more in between that Israel did more to the Palestinians, and that Palestinians had resistance towards as well. And I think that's another thing that Israelis here is the side of the resistance, but not why they are resisting. But I think, did you mention the Neba in there, like about the massacres, about how violent the occupation is in the West Bank for the past 56 years? Because the gates that we're talking about, those gates are also in the West Bank. It's in another spot, not just Gaza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention everything. Wait, let me just, I'm gonna give my charger. I want to say something.
Okay. Chat, how am I doing?
But I think in 1947 we were still in a war.
When? What?
In 1947 we was in a war.
1947? Yeah.
Yes, Israel was in a war.
Uh-huh.
I think it was the name, the 7-Day War, in a free translate.
Well, they call it. Wait. No, it's not. They call it the Civil War. I think what you're talking about is the 6-Day War, not the 7 days, and that was in 1967.
Do you know better to my? You know better my country than I.
Yeah.
Damn, man. What?
No, I do. See that this is, they should be teaching you this. They don't teach you any of this, you know that? It's crazy. But in 1967, Israel started that war, by the way.
How?
They attacked Egypt first.
We attacked Egypt. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Israel, yeah.
Listen, about that, I don't know if I can believe in you, because they teach us again and again and again that Egypt started the war.
Yeah, but they didn't.
So let me just ask you questions.
Yeah.
Even if we give you the land back, if we give you everything, what is gonna happen next? What do you think is gonna happen next?
I don't know if that question was phrased the way the right way, I guess. But I mean, I hope that we have one country, united, equal rights for all, from the river to the sea. That's what we say as Palestinians. Palestine will be free, free Palestine, right?
One thing. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So no, you can continue. What do you think free Palestine means? What do you think from the river to the sea means?
Giving back the stolen land.
Close.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's giving the Palestinians their rights back. It's giving them equal rights from the river to the sea.
The river to the sea.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's to end the occupation in the West Bank, to end the apartheid. And the gates, the siege, the blockade on Gaza, to end the destruction of Gaza, to end the displacement, to end the ethnic cleansing. Yeah.
So why the country that support Hamas shut up and don't do something?
What?
So why the country that support Hamas, support Palestine? I'm sorry, shut up and don't do anything, because just like you say, Palestine don't have the power to change what happened.
No country really supports Hamas. Groups do. Groups support Hamas, like the Houthis in Yemen, or Hezbollah in South Lebanon.
I'm sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead.
I think it was because you showed us, I think, again and again how terrorist you are, and even if you stole, you can't. Even if we steal your country, okay, which I'm a little bit suspicious, and I don't know if I believe in you or not, but you kind of make sense. But
yeah, I think don't take it from me. I think read about it. I would read Ilan Pappé, Avi Shlam, Israeli historians. I think it's important to read about it from people that are Israeli. They're Israeli historians. They are literally Israeli, and they write about what happened. And I think it's more important to hear Palestinians about the history of Palestine and Israel. They know more, I think. But these two Israeli historians, if you only trust Israelis, they talk about what happened, and I can type their names in the chat for you. Right.
But I don't think in Israel is allowed to read Islam.
Oh, well, it's not Islam. So Ilan Pappé is Israeli. Are you Israeli?
Yeah.
So Ilan Pappé is just like you. He's Israeli. He's
Ilan
Jewish.
Pappé?
Yeah, he's Jewish. That's his name, Ilan, and his last name is Pappé. And there's another guy, another historian. He's also Israeli, just like you. His name is Avi, and his last name is Shlam. Right? These two people, I typed their names in the chat. I separated their names with commas. Those people are Israeli historians. I think another person you should read is Benny Morris. He's more of a person that talks about what happened, and it's pretty correct, but he agrees with what happened, and it's pretty weird. But I think Ilan Pappé and Avi Shlam are the two main historians that you should look into.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
What? When I search Havi, what, how do you call it? Havi Shalem. The only thing that found me is the Quran, the Islam.
By searching Avi Shlam?
Yeah.
What did you type exactly? Did you copy paste what I sent you?
Oh no, I just do it in my language.
Okay, you should copy paste what I sent you, because maybe you typed salam or something, because that's not what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man, thank you for letting me know the situation better.
Yeah, I hope you learned something from this conversation. I hope you can look into the historians I sent in the chat and maybe watch the documentary, the Tantura documentary that I also typed in the chat. But I have a question for you. Do you know why it took so long to find out what happened in 1948?
Because I think Israel tried to hide it.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. The archives were classified until the 80s. Oh, the screen.
Dang.
The screen, my bad, chat.
Show me evidence of that.
What?
Evidence of that.
Evidence of what? Of the classified archives?
Yeah.
I mean, that was Israel's policy. That like look up new historians. You know.
Oh, I can see. Avi Shalem is a historian.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy has a lot of books.
Yeah, read one of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah. When Israel was established, they classified government papers and archives. You know.
What? Say that again?
When Israel was established in 1948, they classified government papers and like documents and archives. And then in the 80s, of what happened in 1948, of the massacres, of how they killed the Palestinians, how they tortured them and what they did to them, and how they took the land from the Palestinians. And then in the 80s, they were opened, the archives and all of these documents. So people were able to read and see what happened.
Nah, there is no chance we killed. We aren't that bad.
Yeah, I know it's might be hard to believe and hard to comprehend that your own people did such a thing. But I think if you read about it, I think you might learn a thing or two about the past and the history of your people. Like, just look at the first thing I sent you, Tantura documentary. Just read about Tantura or watch that documentary. This is just one of the many massacres that happened in 1948.
1948.
Yeah.
Wait, I think Israel was created in 1946.
No. 48.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know where that was from. But in 1948 is when they were established.
Established. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that. Wait. Do you have the exact? Do you have the exact? There's the exact date of the when Israel.
I believe it was May 14th, 1948.
Yeah, 48, but the exact and the month and the day.
Yeah,
When
May 14th, I
when
believe.
Israel.
Not sure exactly. I believe it's May 14th.
Damn, man. Now it's changed the way you changed the way.
It was May 14th.
May and the day.
May 14, 1-4.
Wait, okay, 14. Damn.
Yeah.
All that they do in one day?
You know, it was a build up, but you know, that's when it started.
Damn,
that's when it started officially. You know, that's the day we recognize. As you guys celebrate, we mourn for the lives lost and the displacement of our people. But you should definitely watch the movie called Tantura. If you don't want to read, it's a good movie. I think you should watch it. It's an Israeli documentary. It's made by Israelis, right? It's in Hebrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see.
So you should watch
It's
it.
it's created 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty recent, but they go back into the archives that Israel was hiding, and they talk about everything that happened.
Okay, I understand.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You know, they find out there was a massacre in this one village in Tantura, and they talk about it in detail. They talk about what happened to the Palestinians, and they have people admit to what they did to Palestinians. And I mean, it goes into to a lot of detail. So I definitely think you should look into it. You know.
Yeah, I can see the film exterminated the one village, Tarantura, and why Nakaba is trouble in Israel society.
There you go.
And what makes you think that the document was buried was true and not just fake?
What do you mean? Why would I believe the documents are real?
Yeah.
Well, how could they be fake? I mean,
Edit?
the documents are real. The archives, everything in the archives. I mean, that's all real. I mean, that's called primary source data. Have you ever written a paper in school? Have you ever written an essay?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, at the last page, you have to put links on where you got your information, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's primary, there's secondary source. This is the direct source. You know?
Oh, now I get that.
This is the first place where this is the primary source.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Anyways.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, man.
The first thing, as we speak, you talk about the Palestinians. So let me get this right.
Cool.
By the way you said it, I think you try to say it to not just me and another people, and you say that you're originally from Palestine. So, and you on the Israel network. So what does that mean, that you're trying to talk to Israelis about the situation, and you try to convince the other people that you're right?
Well, no, I come on here to learn and see, what they're teaching people in Israel, and clearly they're not teaching you the truth, so I'm just interested to see what you guys know. I'm not looking for anything specifically. I'm just here to have conversations.
Oh, that's good, man. It's good that you're not toxic like the other 99% of the Arabic people that talking to Israelis people.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if 99% are toxic or mean or whatever, but I think even if they were, specifically Palestinians, I think they have the right to be, because of everything we talked about.
Yeah, that's kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I guess you angry and all that about the situation, and you don't roast me, and not that you just talk like a human.
I talk like a human. Yeah, I mean, because we are human. Palestinians are humans.
Yeah, I know, but talking like intelligence human, not a dummy.
Yeah, like the majority of Israelis I talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, be careful here, because I swear to God, there is people here that can see your address and everything. They can say it in a chat and everybody can see it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, but I have VPNs and stuff, so it's not really where I live.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Oh,
well, it was nice. It was nice talking to you, man. I hope you learned something from this conversation.
Thank you very much. It was very fun to talk to you.
Yeah,
too.
and can I quickly ask how old you are?
11.
Okay.
Is there anything wrong?
No, I was just interested. And
Oh, okay.
I was curious. That's all. Anyways, man.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah. Yep, you too. Have a good one. He's most definitely not 11. I mean, maybe, I don't know. You never know. But that was too deep of a voice, I think, to be 11. I mean, at least like 15, 16. There's no way 11. I don't know. I mean, either way, he's a kid. And it's sad that they don't teach their kids. People are saying 21. Yeah, so I mean, either way, I think, he was a child. No matter what, 15, 16, 11, 12, whatever. He was a child. So I guess that shows quite a bit of the education they are teaching, or that they have in Israel. Not really knowing anything about the Neba, or even he didn't even know when Israel was established. Maybe he didn't get to that part yet in class, but he doesn't even know about the Neba. He didn't know about the siege, and it's really all one-sided, because he knew about the 1967 war, right? He was taught that, and he was taught that Egypt started that, when in reality it was Israel, calling it a war of defense or whatever, a defensive start of the war. I don't know, it's very stupid, but Israel's the one that started that, clearly. And they also clearly started the one in 1948 and everything. You don't have to bash him. I'm not bashing anyone. You don't have to bash. I'm confused on where you got that from. I'm not bashing anyone. I'm just saying I'm just saying that there's a lot of brainwashing going on, and I think talking to people in Israel shows that, and I think posting it and streaming it, I think will help other people realize that the education in Israel is not what it seems, or I guess is what it seems if you're looking at it in that way. But anyways, yeah, the kid's most definitely not 11, bro. Most definitely. His voice is deep, 16, 17 minimum. Dude, at least. Maybe he knew I was streaming because he said, make sure your chat doesn't know where you live, blah, blah, blah. So he definitely knows I'm streaming. He probably didn't want to say his real age. But most definitely 15, 16. But anyways, man, doesn't matter. That's the education they're taught. It's all one-sided, unfortunately. I hope someone learned something from this stream, whether you're Israeli or not. I really do hope you learned something from this. Getting to know, I guess, more of the education. And his hands were grown. Yeah, his hands were definitely grown. And we saw his face for a second. When he was doing this to his face, it kind of went down a little bit. He's not 11. But once again, it doesn't matter. He's a kid, probably. But anyways, I gotta go now. It's I have 20 minutes for suhoor. I will stream on my phone, but I have to go eat right now. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming much on YouTube. I need to get back into it. But YouTube is always that if one little thing shows on YouTube, I can get like on TikTok, I can get banned 20 million times. My account, I can always get back. On YouTube, I have 3 chances. So I have to be careful. I already lost 1 chance. I have 2 more. So it's very, very dangerous doing this on YouTube. But I hope someone learned something. Much love, guys. You all take it easy. And Ramadan Kareem, if you guys are Muslim, my Muslim brothers and sisters. I love you all so very much. And I'll see you guys on my TikTok in 5 minutes. I will be streaming suhoor. And then on YouTube, I might be back tomorrow, maybe in 2 days. I don't know. But I love you guys. Much love. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, inshallah. Yallah, ma'asalama.